Now, before we begin, let me acknowledge the hard work, dedication, and passion that these individuals have put together for our organization. Their commitment to excellence has not only contributed to their individual growth, but has also cultivated the success of our entire organization.
Thank you. So without further delay, let's dive into the exciting news and reveal the names of those who have been promoted to different positions within our company. To present the promotional certificate, we'd like to call our newly promoted Director Operations, Mr. Syed Sanaur Rahman Shah.
Please give a big round of applause for Mr. Syed Sanaur Rahman Shah. And now we will announce the category-wise promotions, and I would like all the individuals to please come on stage and receive their certificates. The first category we have is Senior Billing Executives. The first person to receive their certificate is Ms. Amber Safir.
Please come on stage to receive your award. Next person in the list is Miss Isha. Please come on stage.
And next up we have is Miss Amna Parvez. Miss Amna Parvez, please come on stage and receive your certificate.
And then we have Mr. Naveed Qadir Khan. Please come in the spotlight.
And next up we have is Mr. Muhammad Talha.
Mr. Muhammad Haris Khan, please come on stage.
And next up we have is Mr. Muhammad Anwar Shah.
Then we have Muhammad Arslan in the queue. Please come on the spotlight.
And next up we have is Mr. Wasif Raza.
Next we have is Muhammad Azhar Sultan. Please come on stage.
And now we have Mr. Hasnain Hassan. Mr. Hasnain Hassan.
Next in the queue is Zafar Ali.
And now we have Mr. Zubair Akhtar.
Muhammad Zaka, please come in the spotlight.
And now we have Mr. Khubab Nadir.
Next in the list is Ghulam Ishaq. Please come on stage.
Now we have Mr. Naeem Ahmed.
Muhammad Arif in the queue. Please come on stage.
And next up we have is Mr. Abdul Rakib. Mr. Abdul Rakib.
Next we have Sheikh Ahmed Shujat. Please come on stage.
And next up we have is Mr. Muhammad Tanveer Khalil.
Next in the queue is Muhammad Imran Akbar.
And up next we have is Mr. Abdul Ghayur Ratail.
We'd like to pay our sincere gratitude to the one and only Mr. Sayyid Sanaur Rahman Shah to be on with us for this honor. Thank you.
Now we would like to call upon stage Mr. Haris Zaman. Please come on stage and present the certificates to the newly promoted members.
For the same category award, we'd like to call the next person, Sayyid Moidur Rahman Zaidi.
And next up we have is Sayyid Mudabbir.
Muhammad Tariq, please come on stage.
And next up we have is Mr. Jarar Haider.
Next, Waqar Ali Shaukat.
Now next up we have is Mr. Danish Abid.
Next in the queue is Sayyid Maaz Ahmad Shah.
And the last in this category we have is Mr. Muhammad Arif.
Our next category for the promotional awards will be for Senior Business Development Executive, for which we would like to call first Rabika to please come on stage.
And the next in the category of Senior Business Development Executive is Mr. Noman Ghani.
The next in the queue is Abdur Rahman, Senior Business Development Executive.
And last but not least in this category we have is Mr. Zahid Abbas.
Without any further delay, let's move on to our next category for promotional awards, Senior Client Service Executive. The first one in the list is Mahnoor.
And next up we have is Miss Maryam Zarif.
Next in the queue is Muhammad Abdullah.
And the last person from Client Service Executive category is Mr. Muhammad Ayaz.
Our next category for promotions is Senior Content Writer. The first in the list is Khadija Kadir.
And the last person we have from this category is Mr. Mudassir Ali.
Without any further delay, our next category is Senior Credentialing Executive. Senior Credentialing Executive, the first one in the list is Sana Aslam.
And next up we have is the handsome guy from Credentialing Department. It's the one and only Mr. Muhammad Danish.
Next in the queue is Syed Haider Abbas. Let's get down to the next category for promotional awards, medical coding and scribing team. The first one in the list is Salma Aslam.
And the next person in the list is Ms. Fozia Bano.
Let's call Miss Anam Iqbal in the spotlight.
And next up we have is Ms. Shazia Sana.
Next person in the queue is Raja Tosif Riaz.
Next up we have is Mr. Mia Muhammad Azhar Khan.
Next in the queue is Hassan Zahir.
Now we're moving towards the next category, which is Senior Virtual Assistant. And the first name in the list is Ms. Nadia Nasir.
Next in the list is Noreen Ali.
Next up we have is Ms. Tuba Himal.
Next in the queue is Muhammad Jawad Abbasi.
And next up we have is Mr. Haider Hamid Alvi.
Next person in the queue is Asifa ul Rahman.
And next up we have is Mr. Muhammad Muwahid Ishtiyaq.
Next person in the queue is Arbab Asrar Azim.
And the last person in this list is Mr. Akhtar Hussain.
Another exciting category for backup team leads. The first person in the list we'd like to call is Muhammad Taimur Khan.
And next up we have is the most humble guy in the credentialing department, the one and only Mr. Shah Fahad.
Next in the queue we have Muhammad Asad Javed, backup team lead.
And next up we have is Mr. Saad Shahzad.
Next we have Jamal Hussain Abbasi.
And the next person in the list is Mr. Malik Adnan Siddiq.
Next one in the list is Miss Ruqayya Parvez.
And next one we have is from Medical Coding Department, and the person is Syed Mubin Ahmed.
Wasif Rais.
And now we have Mr. Ahmed Hamid Khan.
Next we have is Ms. Aqsa Mushtaq.
And now we have Ms. Subu Ghani.
Next in the queue is Ms. Andali Bashir.
The next person in the list is Mr. Malik Hasnain Raza.
Next in the queue is Taha Sajjad.
And now we have Mr. Allah Nawaz.
Next we invite Muhammad Majid Rasool.
Now I would like to thank Mr. Haris for their precious time.